Yo, what is up, man? Up Chuck Gaming, episode 43 plus on Block Podcast. We are back at it again, people, man. Thank you guys for joining with us. We have a ton of stuff to talk about, man. We might have some rants tonight. We got some topics tonight. We have some announcements and stuff that's in the fight game world. So definitely appreciate you guys for coming through. Like I said, it should be a fun-filled show. We like to, we have different opinions most of the time, and I like that. That's why me and my boy Dre, we good. We don't agree on everything. You feel me? That's right. How it should be. But before we get started, let me introduce my co-host, man, my Jamaican brethren from the East Coast. Dre, what's good, fam?
Hey man, what's good, people? What up? What up? What up? Episode 43, man. Thank y'all for coming through. Mitch Mustang Senior. What up, man?
What up, Mitch? What's good, fam? What's good?
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, we got definitely got some things to talk about, man. I just finished, catching up on my Texas Showdown tournament, and I got a few things, bro. Gotta get off the chest real quick. But we're gonna talk about it, And
we're gonna talk about
yeah,
it.
That's not.
So let's get into the like I said, we what we do every week. If there is a tournament, we like to pay homage to the winners because we definitely know how hard it is to win in these tournaments, and Texas Showdown was no different. So first and foremost, Street Fighter V was won by Mr. Mena RD Capcom, the reigning Capcom Cup champion, over Knuckle Dew. And man, it was definitely fun to watch. I mean, that top 8 was actually pretty good. I was actually surprised to see Ricky Ortiz too. Just kind of coming out of nowhere with that one. Yeah. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So that was actually good. We're pretty good. The top 8 of that was Mena, Knuckle Dew, Smug, Problem X, Chrisitarian, Ricky Ortiz, Punk, and my man Snake Eyes. So shout out to those for making top 8. Dragon Ball Fighters, which was another fantastic top 8, man. The only thing that was bad about this top 8 was the grand finals because Chris G just obliterated Hook Gang. It looked pretty free, man. Hook Gang is a monster. But that top 8 was Chris G, Hook Gang God, Nakiel, Super Noon, Beyond Toxic, my guy, Shinku, Doza, and Yahozi. You know what I'm saying? So that was a tough top 8, man. If you guys have time, go watch that top 8. It was dope. Tekken 7, Anakin took that over his speed kicks, running out the top 8. Shadow 20 ounces. Princess Ling, Joey Fury, KOR, Rick the Ruler, and Chungi. All right, there we go. I appreciate it. Cool. Guilty Gear, we got Hotashi. I had to say it like that.
You have to say that, bro. Well, I feel like you were so proud that
I had to.
Because you can pronounce it, bro. You're like, yeah, let me see this shit.
Hotashi, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of dope, you know. I don't want to fight him, man. That man play Elephant too.
I'm just saying.
God. That man play Elephant. That's kind of nasty right there. Over my man Kizzy K, big veteran in the Guilty Gear community. Hamad, Hook Gang God, Zen, Kid Viper, Robot, and Shinku. Okay, so I didn't know Hook Gang play Guilty Gear. That's kind of dope. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Man, this game get a lot of burn, man. That's crazy. I see this game every time we do a tournament. Silent Scope took it over Puck. Rounded the top 8. Justin Wong, Jumpsuit, Noun, Enforcer 04, Raging Storm X, and ST Revival. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Stealth took it over Noel B. Hungry. Rounded the top 8 is Estos, Paletos, Punk, Chris G, One Wolf, Stone, and Zabu. Injustice. I can't believe people still playing this. That was wrong. Rashi said that. Oh well. Deoxy took it over, man. White Boy. Round at the top 8 is Star, Animus, Yon Toxin, Star Charger, Katana Prime. Wow, Katana Prime placing. That's pretty dope. He placed in top 8, and around the top 8 is King Gambler, Ki, Bass took it over my man Flyer Liger, Wolio, Trash Heavy, Charlie Boy, Pixel Beat, Zero, and Finchomatic. Capcom versus NSK2. Justin Wong took it over Sonic Boom, Sonic O, Chris G, Raging Storm, VDO, Joe Strikes, and Bisu. King of Fighters 14. Wero Asamaya took it over Violent Kane, El Rosa, Stealth, Alex Dash, Vico, JDR, and Dank. Under 9 in Birth, Better Dude took it over Neon, KPB, Shotgun, Shinku, Isaac J, Bloodberry, and Ghost Bear. Third Strike, Justin Wong took that over Dying, K, Chris G, Chris Dat, Isco. Oh man, I can't pronounce the last one. And
Check your
Tommy
time.
Two Step. Nah, it's just they got like different letters and numbers trying to be letters. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah,
And
right?
Vampires and Dogstalkers last game was Dying took it over Slugger Guns, JDR, Stone, Godwin's Quotes, Shinsu Z, T Super, and TSR and Jacques 21. My bad. Jacques. Not Jack, but Jacques. So shout out to all the winners, man, at Texas Showdown, man. It was definitely a sight to see. But Dre, let's get into this Street Fighter 5, man, because I set it up and I'll let you go. It was interesting to see some characters, like I said, Chris Tatarian, man, another top 8, man, after he is one game over. He's looking strong with Ken. I thought Ken was bad, but I don't know. Maybe he found something that's working for him.
Yeah, he got a vote of confidence, man.
He definitely got a vote of confidence. We take a tournament like that, it definitely ups your confidence. But we gotta focus on Mena, man, because this year hasn't really been too good for Mena RD. He is the reigning Capcom Cup champion. And like one of the last images we have seen so far this year is him at Japan Evo in great despair by losing to Storm Kubel. I mean, Storm Kubel beat that man so bad. That man didn't want to give up off the seat. You feel me?
Was it Storm Kubel or was it Takoichi?
Was it Takoichi? It was one of those. I'm pretty sure he lost to Abigail, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he lost. Abigail,
it might have been Storm Kubel.
You probably both of them, man. Yeah.
It might be both of them. But last week at Game Over, 2 weeks ago, he got 5th. And he took first place in this one. We're finally seeing the Mena RD we kind of expected to see earlier. Looked like he was having a little character crisis, trying to play with, Abigail here a little bit. He was practicing with Manat. He was trying to play with Manat, on the low. But look like he is going to ride out with Birdie. So, Dre, let me get your thoughts on what you've seen from Mena. Because that man didn't even go to losers. I mean, he went to winners all the way through. What's your thoughts on this current form of Mena? Like, what do you think about his gameplay?
I think it's not really a current form. It's kind of maybe a return to form. You know what I'm saying, to what he was. Because when Mena came on the scene, bro, he was running through dudes, bro, like OD. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, he ran through them tournaments. He won Capcom Cup, and then fell off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And started taking a lot of L's. So, and I think probably with his team and whoever, I feel like he probably went back and be like, he tried Abigail. Everybody, when I say everybody, mama tried that, picking up
everybody,
Abigail.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, you know what? It's probably not for him. So he's like, I'm gonna stick to who brought me this far. And he probably just went back in the lab heavy. And just came back and started climbing back up. But he said he took 5th at a tournament a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then he won this one, you know what I'm saying, which is a huge leap from coming from 5th place. So it was like, you know what I'm saying, he's definitely returned to what we're used to seeing, which is dope, man. His Birdie's definitely the best,
definitely the best.
And it's just insane. This man, like, this man headbutts is on point. It's A1, bro. It's insane. So it's cool to see, man. I definitely like that. So yeah, it's pretty dope. We'll see how far he can take the momentum now after this one, and see where he ends up in the next tournament. Real quick, yeah. Go ahead. That was it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because I watch most of it was a lot. I watched a lot on Saturday, and then of course I watched the top 8 on Sunday, and he looked like the Mena. Like I was at Capcom Cup, and he looked like with the confidence, like he had the confidence, man. He looked like he was kind of missing that for a while. Right. You know, him staring down his opponents. Like it's just like little stuff I was watching him do because that's what he was doing at Capcom Cup, man. Because I seen it live, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he really like back on board. Some of his hit confirms were nasty, bro. I mean, he was literally pushing people in the corner, and then it was like 50-50, bro. What you think I'm about to do? You think I'm about to go fucking man grab? Or I'm about to hit you with a I mean, it was crazy.
It's crazy, man.
And everybody was guessing wrong. I mean, everybody was guessing wrong.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was definitely nuts to see that. And I'm just like, damn, he really got these. He had pretty much everybody on edge because nobody knew what to do. Like nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just different from him going all the way through winners, man. Man didn't lose not one set. You feel me?
Yeah, and insane, man.
I mean, he beat Problem X 3-0. You know? I mean, that's just, you know, he beat Smug 3-1. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stuff like that that's kind of crazy, you know. And but even like the grand finals, it was a lot closer than because he won it 3-2. You know, let me see how it go. Dude actually took the first game. Then Mena takes game 2, then Mena takes game 3, and then which kind of one of the sickest baits I've ever seen, bro. I mean, that man bait that man like he's about to do a flash kick. I was busting up, bro. I mean, everybody
crouch light, bro.
Yeah, bro. For real. You know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. That shit is crazy. Like it was so dope, man. And then, of course, Mena takes the last game, so we didn't get the reset. But it was just fun to see him, you know, get back to who he was, man. You know, it just like the bravado and the confidence. Like I like that, you know, because he's a young kid, man. Dude is really young, you know, and when you gain success young like that, it could go to your head. You know, you don't feel like you have to practice as much or – you know, I could just go in there, man. You know, I'm in RD. I just want Capcom. It's nothing. And I think he got kind of humbled a little bit earlier in this year. And then he's starting to get the wheels back going. Be like, man, I got to work, bro. We've been saying, what up, Team Man? What up, Wavy? I keep telling people, like, this year is going to be so tough for Street Fighter, man. It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
And this is probably the toughest year since the launch, you know?
One person, man, always got to talk about Problem X, bro.
Man, Problem X is a dog, man.
I feel bad for Problem X, man, because this man was up 2-0, fam.
Yeah.
Bro. He was up 2-0, man.
Yes, Knuckle doing this crumble, man. I actually wrote that down too.
Dog. That shit.
Man, it's brutal. Great. It's brutal. It's brutal.
And this man Bison, bro, with him that V-Trigger 2 setups and that shit is insane. Where you freaking throw out the orb, Psycho Crusher across screen, you know what I'm saying? And get you like you're in the air, you get hit and then land on the fireball, and then the man fall. I'm like, God damn, that shit was crazy, son.
I'm not telling you, bro. Like it makes me like really want to just go look at Bison. I can't play Bison, bro. But the shit he be doing, bro, I be like,
doing some crazy shit. But I'm like, what the? I don't see no other Bison doing nothing like that. I mean, then again, I don't see a lot of other Bison anyway. So. But shout out to Problem X, man. It sucks how you know what I'm saying, how he just crumbled, bruh. And dude was able to come back all the way back, you know. So, but hopefully one day he can take a tournament, man, because he definitely deserves it.
Well, he was actually winning a lot. Like he just wasn't winning over here, but he was winning.
That's what I mean.
Like,
that's what I mean. Like over here, like
I mean, it's definitely gonna be tough for him using Bison, bro. It's gonna be tough.
Bison is a beast, but
Bison's a beast, but I just don't really see him. Yeah, I don't know. We have to wait and see. I think he's definitely the best Bison though. But another match I want to get to is Punk versus Knuckle Dude, and
before that, I want to say one thing. Snake Eyes,
Right.
give up Abigail, bro. Just stick to Zengi for a cool man.
Yeah, Geef is
Like,
your guy.
yeah, like I see him using Abigail against Ricky Ortiz, and it was pretty bad, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely want to talk about Punk versus Knuckle Dude. Punk was up 2-0. And then, like my man, No Good Citizen, man, real good dude, the Wall. That Guile Wall, bro, like, when you play against Guile, bro, I was just sitting back, like, I'm watching Knuckle Dude, like, and mind you, Punk is using Cammy. And I'm just like, he cannot get in. I don't know what happened after that 2-0, bro, but Knuckle Dude literally built this wall, bro, and Punk just it was just watching Punk just like, crumble like a cookie, fam, like in somebody's hand, man, like or like Infinity Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Thanos just snapped his fingers or something because he was so dominant the first two games, man. We already know how good Cammy is.
Yeah.
And for Knuckle Dude to just kind of like not even like abuse the sonic because he wasn't really like using the sonic booms like that, but he like his face spacing was so good against Punk. Punk couldn't do nothing, man. Drill kicks wasn't working, like nothing was working, bro. I'm just
Yeah.
like, damn, dude.
It's
I
like
was sitting
it's
back like
crazy.
that sucks. That sucks to
Yeah.
lose like that, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When he did that drill and he lost and he's like, I didn't want to do it. I was like, I
For
didn't
real,
do that.
that's what happens though,
Like, I didn't do that. I did. I know that
Yeah,
man. That man was hurt, bro. But it's like, is Kevin the new Abigail now, bro?
yeah.
Because like both Punk and Knuckle Dude picked up Cammy now and shit. Like, which is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's
For real?
insane. Like, yeah.
Knuckle Dude picked up Abigail?
Not Abigail. I mean Cammy. That's what I meant.
Oh,
Like,
Cammy, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
when,
yeah.
when Abigail came
Oh,
came
yeah,
out, everybody
everybody,
was
yeah, bro. I mean,
now
it's
Cammy
like I
got to get
said,
this extra buff. Now everybody picking up Cammy now. It's crazy.
yeah. I mean, that character just makes my skin crawl, bro. But she's so good. I mean, I don't
Uh,
see why you won't like use her. So I don't, like I said, I don't
yeah.
blame people, especially like in tournaments, bro. Like we already talked about this. You're trying to win. Pick who the hell you want to pick,
Hey
bro.
man, we
It
just
is
talking
what
about
it
shit
is.
about Cammy, bro. We don't deny Cammy is freaking top 3, bro. But she's just boring, dogs. That's all we
Yeah,
say.
she's just boring. It's not like we don't. Yeah, she's just
Saying.
boring to watch. But yeah, that was just another match. But all in all, I do like I said, the top 8 was really dope, and I definitely enjoyed the whole U.S. versus DR thing. I mean, that shit
Yeah.
was dope to me. It kind of felt like a sporting event, bro. But it was just like it was a damn fighting game tournament, dude. And I, so we're gonna transition to our next topic. So once Mena won, and because like I said, everybody was chanting "Knuckle Dude USA," but it was going back and forth, back and forth. You already know Kava there doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And not only him, but like all Mena's boys is like doing their thing. And then Mena wins, and then they all come on stage, and then, and then my man Mena start doing the chant "Knuckle
uh,
Dude." I mean, it was dope. He was like, "Nah." I mean, so I know Dre wanted to say something about this because what I seen on Twitter and Facebook was kind of disturbing, man. But I'm gonna let Dre have this one first. So Dre, go ahead, man. Speak your mind.
well, I'm just gonna go by what I noticed at the tournament with the whole chanting thing.
Mm-hmm.
That shit seemed super like fake to me, bruh. It just seemed mad. Like I felt like I heard Ultra David brought it up when Kaba started chanting crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then Ultra David was like, "Yo." You know what I'm saying? The US chants come and then they stop, you know what I'm saying? But Kaba's still going or whatever. And it seemed like even Ultra David and James Chen was like faking the whole their reaction to the whole chanting and the passion thing because I've never heard them mention that at all. You hear them mention chant when the chants happen and all that, but I feel like ever since that joint happened a few tournaments ago with Mena and Kaba when with the whole
Oh
thing
yeah,
with shouting,
I thought you were saying like they was kind of putting more emphasis on it
yeah,
than
that it's kind of like that.
they've been doing that shit forever.
It's
But
kind
yeah, go
it's
ahead.
Yeah, they've been doing it, but it seemed like this one they kind of felt they had to reiterate, oh yeah, these are tournaments and yeah, this happened at Passion and all that. I'm like, we all know that, bro. Nobody got, you know what I'm saying? But and then I feel like Ultra Davis himself was like, oh, yeah, start the chant. it just feel like this shit was forced, and then the U.S. people was chanting, and that shit as soon as this shit started, they stopped, and I'm like, yo, yeah, it feel like they're just trying to copy what freaking Cabinist people are doing right now, and they fail at it. They fail. You know what I'm saying?
They felt
They
pretty bad.
fail heavy,
It was
bro,
actually
at doing it. It's
it
like
wasn't organic at all. It was pretty
it
bad.
wasn't arguing. Yeah, it seemed fake, bro. It's like, yo, what are we doing, man? It's like you was forced to do it only because these people are doing it, and you know what I'm saying? You're not doing because you really want freaking. You're really passionate about the shit, you know. So it's like I wasn't feeling it at all. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna chant and y'all lose both in the tournament and in chanting and in the tournament. So and then freaking
It's a double L,
and
bro.
then double L, bro. And then freaking for Mena to come up and was like, yo, chanting the knuckle do, and then some idiots was actually chanting knuckle do too, like a wicked. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
man, this is rough.
that shit was kind of godlike though. I
I was
actually
like,
like.
it was freaking. I'm like, damn,
You know what's funny
that's
though,
straight
Dre? Like,
disrespectful, but.
you know what's funny, Dre? Like a lot of people was like, I'll let you continue, but a lot of people was like, oh, why is he doing that? Him and Knuckle do, and even Ultra Dave said they're really close. You know what I'm saying? He actually went to Knuckle do, said, how can I invest this money that I just won so I could live off of it for a little bit? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they kind of know it. He even said, shout out to Knuckle do though for his sponsor out of my wallet. I think that was just so godlike. That was so godlike.
Yeah.
That is so. And then Mena was like, "Yeah, that wallet looking pretty empty." So it's just it's just like fun jabs. It's kind of like how me you talk.
Yeah,
like I don't like people. I'll let you finish and I'll go, man.
I pretty much said what I had to say, but yeah, I didn't see that Twitter thing, but that's actually pretty funny. And that empty wallet, the I don't want to tag was pretty sick too. I'm like, yeah, they coming out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't have a sponsor, and he's still wasn't able to sponsor other people to go to tournaments, which is freaking dope, man.
Yeah.
And Knuckle Do Sports, so shout out to him for that.
Yeah, because Knuckle Do, I mean, like I said, he invested his money, man.
He
He
invested
said
his shit
he ain't really got to do nothing. You know, he really big selling. But let me get to something. Like, this is the problem with like the internet, bro. Because I'm like, I always say, like, you can't really like hate somebody if you don't know. That makes no sense to me. Like, how can you have emotions towards somebody that you don't know? You know, people say they hate Sonic Fox. Why? Because he's cocky? I mean, people hate Mena RD because he's cocky. The whole pop off thing to me was fun to me. You know, two competitors going at it, you know, and he kind of just and like the crowd was even if they was faking, they was into the whole chanting thing or whatever. And Mena RD just played to the crowd, man. Like, you know, hey, I just beat the American. It is what it is. What are you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? And then the shit you see on the and bro, sometimes I be wishing I don't. I'm in so many like fight game groups, man, and I'm like, especially like for Street Fighter, you know, and people was like, "Oh man, I know. I wish I wasn't from the DR, man. You know, you making us look bad." I'm like, "What? Like over something like that?
Crazy,
that
bro.
shit is stupid. It's so stupid. Like, you know, oh man, why is he so cocky? Why is he this? Why is he that? Talking about the man weight and stuff." I'm like, what does any of this have to do with Street Fighter 5, bro? I'm like, you guys attacking people over a fucking pop off that was nothing. it was after he did the whole pop off, man. Everything died and they just got the damn trophy and bounced, bro. Like why are people
ways, bro? And they kept living their lives like it was out here like really dwelling and living on that shit, man. That's crazy.
It's so dumb, Dre. Like it blows my mind sometimes, fam. Like, how y'all like disinvesting in people you don't know? You don't know this guy. You know what I'm saying? You saying what he did was disrespectful. Are you kidding me? Like, do you guys live in a fucking bubble or something, bro? Like, you can't talk shit. You know, it's not like he talking about his mom or nothing. He didn't say nothing. It was nothing like that. The man was just chanting the same shit y'all was chanting 2 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden he's the bad guy. I'm like, bro, that shit is so fucking stupid. Like, you know, and it's just so many posers and wannabes online, bro. You know, all this FGC this and FGC that, and You know, oh man, it's like one minute like, oh man, we need to come together, and then you see stupid shit like this. You know, that's why I'm like, the FGC, like I like to cover it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like,
I don't
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I'm a part of that, bro.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, like an analyst for like, you know, somebody who watching sports, soccer, baseball. Like they're not a part of the NBA. They just cover the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's more so me. Yeah, I go to tournaments. Yeah, I interact with people online and stuff, but I don't really feel like I'm a part of that, man. Because how I really feel about it, you know, and this may sound kind of crazy. I don't think the FGC is that big. I think it's actually a very small community, man. And you know, you have to work your way in there, you know, per se. You know, and there's different ways to get in, but I think I say like it's probably like 15 to 20% like real, and the other 80% is just everybody just following the hype train, you know, and that's just kind of what it is. You know, a lot of people don't travel, a lot of people don't play in tournaments, a lot of people don't even follow the news. They just like play certain players. You know, it's kind of like a fan that just like LeBron James. You know, it's like, you know, you're not really into the sport or whatever. You're just following the player. You know, so yeah, I think that was all just kind of stupid, bro. And I was like, damn, man, y'all need help. And a lot of people was like arguing with me, like, what are you talking about, man? You don't think? I'm like, no, it's not that big of a fucking. I hate if y'all was the girl where I grew up, man. I hate y'all winning last. I mean, the shit talk is all I know. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know. You know, it's just crazy. It's a constant thing too, bro. Like, god damn, man. But anyway, man, you know, I just have to get that off my chest because these people
did you see that what AG you're talking about? The guy in charge of the tournament or some shit?
No, I didn't see that, man. But my man AG said the guy in charge tweeted the sponsored players lose by luck against unsponsored players and was calling grassroots guys in tournaments dirty, like stinky dirty. I mean, that first part is just pretty much that's dumb as fuck. Bro. I don't like nobody gets lucky, bro. I just don't believe that. I'll say like maybe 5% of the time you could get lucky. We could all go back to when Phenom and Punk for E-League last year when he missed that input and lost. That type of shit happens. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, you lose because you get outplayed. That's just the way it goes.
Being sponsored doesn't automatically make you, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Winning tournaments and shit. That shit made no sense.
I mean, think about it, man. Like Nokia, he just got picked up by Panda Global probably what 2, 3, I say about a month and a half ago or so. Hasn't won nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you're sponsored doesn't automatically mean you're gonna win everything. Look at Punk. That's actually a good transition, John. Look at Punk, bro. From last year to this year, it's not even close. Not even
close, man.
It's not even close. My man was at Panda last year, and he just destroyed the scene. Just destroyed it. Now look at him, man. Echo Fox. He went off the All-Star team.
Yo.
Can't win anything.
Can I say somebody sponsored though? I remember a few years ago, bro. The two main sponsors was EG and Metcalf, especially for fighting games. Now EG Metcalf is no more. EG, the only person I still see on EG is freaking Ricky Ortiz. I'm like, yo, I don't know how she keep extending the contract because she ain't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they keep renewing the contract for her.
And maybe that's all they got, right? You know,
probably.
Nobody, because
everybody and their mama was on EG, bro. They had freaking Wong, PR Rug, Ricky Ortiz, K Brad. I think Chris Saturn was on there too, or one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
And now it's Panda coming through, and now it's freaking Echo Fox coming to take over, man. And we got Daigo Beat, we got the Beast. You know what I'm saying? We got Beast. That's kind of crazy, man. Like
I said, so it has evolved.
It over
the past 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even the same. But getting back to Punk, man, and this is not saying Punk is bad. Because that's done. The man just made top 8, so he's not bad. But it's not he like his aura. It's kind of like Goku going back to base form after losing like Super Saiyan or something. Like he's just regular Goku now, which is still good, but it's not Super Saiyan, fam. Like it really feels like he lost something. Dre, what happened? Like I know it's still early. I know it's still early.
His character happened, but that's what.
But he playing Cammy though, so it shouldn't matter, right?
Yeah, I mean, you ever seen Cammy win the tournament?
No.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, he was coming through with the crazy reactions and
the whiff punishes. God, bro.
With Karen and all that, and then I think they nerfed Karen a bit. I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She's not really that.
And then they completely just dropped her. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he just can't find his groove back, man. You know, he's still doing pretty good in tournaments, but he's just not in the.
He's not that dominant guy no more, man. And like I said, that's a lot of variables. His character, the competition is way better now than it was last year. Yeah. You know, and it's just gonna be tough, man. And him going to Echo Fox, that's a lot of pressure, dude. Like pressure,
you got Sonic. Echo Fox right now is running the game, bro. And
they running the game right now. They just picked up the Kill Sage, who to me is the second best U.S. player in Dragon Ball, bro. I mean, he's literally the only person to beat Sonic Fox in the tournament in the U.S. Like nobody else has done it. He's the only guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, and so yeah, I'm like, damn, dude, no. It was like that last year. Remember Infiltrate? What happened to Infiltrate? It's the same thing. What happened to Justin Wong? It's the same. Even though Justin Wong caught fire towards the second half of the year, Punk could do the same thing. But like right now, it don't look right, bro. Like you know, and like Cammy, you right, man. Cammy hasn't won nothing. That's crazy. That's crazy. But that character not to win nothing.
Cammy been getting buffed since the inception of Street Fighter, bro.
And she was getting buffed when they was developing the game, bro. Like
even when I was watching Wednesday Night Fights and what's his name? Dude was like, yo, Cammy is one of the characters that is just never a bad character. You can't make her a bad character. Her and Akuma, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just the way they're built, you know what I'm saying? He's like, so they're always gonna be good. It's just like for some reason Cammy just can't win tournaments, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's really crazy. You would think that she will win every tournament. You would think that because I'm like, but it's all like it's Chung-Li season 1 all over again.
Maybe it's
the same thing.
Maybe it's because she have the pressure, but her pressure is it gotta be in your face, right? And she really don't depend on meter like that to do a lot of things.
What's good, Persona? But yeah, I definitely agree with that. But
it's crazy because I feel like the fact that she doesn't have a lot of health, you know what I'm saying, and that you got to keep going in with her, you know what I'm saying. I think makes it a little bit difficult for her, you know what I'm saying, because she doesn't have a projectile or nothing.
But she could like punch like Cannon Drill connects on any whiff. Like you whiff anything, bro, she's gonna Cannon Drill you and then she's in. You know what I'm saying? So again, I don't know why this character don't win. It doesn't make any sense. Chung-Li, in my opinion, in season 1 is probably the most broken character in Street Fighter 5. You know? Them air legs, bro, was plus on block. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, and that character didn't win nothing. You know, got second place at Capcom Cup, but that's about it. That character didn't win anything that year. You know, season 2, who's Rog? Rog. I think my man Smog won NCR. Yeah. That was it. That was it. Nothing else. Nothing else the whole year. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely it's definitely that's a crazy, bro. I just don't see how Punk now. I mean, damn, Knuckle. I know Knuckle Dude plays. I mean, everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody has a pocket Cammy, bro. You have to. You have to, bro. Like if you don't have a pocket Cammy, I don't get it, man. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, the unsponsored thing. That's literally the dumbest I've ever heard. That literally makes no damn sense to me, man. But you know, it is what it does.
She gets fired for making that statement.
That shit is so fucking stupid. Like you know what I'm saying. But like I said, I do think Punk will definitely get it going.
You know what's crazy about that? Like it kills me because bro, coming from Street Fighter 4, man, like you used to see damn near the same people, bro, back to back winning tournaments left and
Yeah,
right, dog. This shit,
not in
Street
Street
Fighter
Fighter 5.
5 is so up and down with these people. Like, yo, you win a tournament and you won't win another thing for the next 5 months, bro. You know what I'm
Look
saying?
at Smug, bro.
For
I'm
the next
telling
five
you,
months or a
the
year,
man
like you won't
won.
win shit.
He won NCR last year, NorCal Regionals. Smug didn't win nothing else.
Yeah,
Look at that. And he had like a top 2 or 3 character in the game.
it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said,
Man,
man, that
like this
like
game,
top tiers, that shit don't guarantee anything,
people
bro.
people can hate on Street Fighter 5 all they want, but bro, I never seen a game so undecided on who's number one, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to stay on
It's
top of Street
hard to
Fighter
stay on
5,
top.
bro.
You
It's
gotta stay on top of your game, bro. You can't just
yeah.
win a tournament and think, yeah, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the best. Nah, bro. The next tournament, you probably get bodied, fam. Probably won't even make it out your pools, my man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
That's
some of them
crazy.
pools, bro, I be seeing something like, dude, this is like a fucking top 8. Like, why is
Man,
this like this, man?
insane, dog.
Why is this like this? But like I said, I do think Punk will turn it on, man. I kind of feel like he's feeling the pressure with Echo Fox, man. You know, like sometimes like when he lose, like even when he lost to hold on, let me bring it up real fast.
Was that Echo Fox manager? I see at one point I see the camera pan to a black guy sitting down, and I think
Yeah, yeah,
like
man. He was like, oh, well,
that
okay.
man was back there with the freaking stare, bro. Like, nigga, I wish you would lose, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
yes,
Yeah, because Punk lost to Yohozi and in Dragon Ball. He was right outside the top 8 in that. And that man, like, he's really like his emotions, like I ain't really Punk used to be like chill, you know, man,
used to talk a lot of shit
you know
and
what I'm
chilling
saying?
like
I
yeah,
went
but
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 this man
now,
been losing. He's like low key like raging, bro. Like
yeah,
not like yelling or nothing, but my man just getting up and I ain't shaking no hand. I ain't doing none of that shit. That shit kind of crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. When you sign with Echo Fox, man, and him, because last year it was pretty much him and Sonic Fox as like the 2 most dominant players
right.
in their respective games, man. So you think, oh man, I'm gonna come over here with Sonic. We about the ball. We good friends. This and that, and then continues to dominate. He's like nothing changes with him. And then
That's
Punk is
crazy.
not on that same level. I'm pretty sure they're starting to play a little bit in his head a little bit. It's like, damn, dude, what happened? Last year I was just killing everybody, and now I can't really get nothing off now. I don't understand why. So like I'm pretty sure he's trying to figure things out, man. Cammy, I think he's actually gonna be good with Cammy, man. I don't think he could like whiff like he was doing with Karen. Like he really changed the game with Karen. I think that's why they nerfed the fuck out of Karen because of him. You know what I'm saying? Because the way
Yeah.
what he was doing, nobody else was playing like that, bro. Like nobody else is playing like Punk, bro. I think that's why it caught people off guard. Like, damn, like I don't know how to beat this. I can't even throw out a button, bro, because he's just gonna whiff punish me. And he used to let people win like the first game on purpose. Like, what the fuck? That's how cocky he was last year. He just don't. It's kind of the reverse effect of what Mena is going to do right now, you
Right.
know. But like I said, we just have to wait and see. We definitely have to wait and see. So we have a couple of announcements before we get into our last topic. We did talk about the Summit of Power last weekend. I mean, not last weekend. Last week. That's going through the June 8th through the 10th in Los
Oh,
Angeles,
my bad.
California.
My bad. Check. I'm sorry. Off that, I just saw your post, your Facebook post of Michael Jackson trying to obtain a soul stone.
That
That's
shit
fucked up,
cold,
bro.
bro. Hey, bro, I
That's
lost it, fam. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm sorry. I had to post
damn,
that, bro.
bro.
I was like, damn, that shit kind of nuts.
I'm about to
But
steal it.
go ahead and steal it, bro. But anyway,
Oh my
the
god.
Summit of the Power is going to take place June 8th through the 10th in Los Angeles, California. That is my birthday weekend. I might go check that out. So pretty much how this is going to work is the voting schedule is the bottom 4 players will get eliminated. The first cutoff date is tomorrow, which is the 9th at 2 p.m. Pacific time. And the bottom 4 right now is Chavo, SQ, Rogue Yoshi, and Doza. They have the least amount of votes going forward, so it's still time to vote if you particularly want to vote for any of those guys. And then they'll be eliminated tomorrow, which will leave 16 left. Then the 11th at 2 p.m. the bottom 4 players will get eliminated again. So it'll be cut down to 12, and then the 14th at 2 p.m. Top player invited. So on the 14th, the player with the most votes will be going to the tournament, and then the bottom 3 players left will get eliminated. I mean, yeah, bottom 3, so it'll be 8 left after that. Then the 15th at 2 p.m., the top 2 players will get invited. Then the bottom 2 will get eliminated. It'll be 4 left, and then the last elimination will be on the 16th. Top 2 players will get invited, and the bottom 2 will get eliminated to add to the 10 that's already there. So I think that's pretty cool, man. So you guys, you definitely could go vote at smash.gg. And yeah, they actually got some cool stuff you can buy too. I might cop this hat, man. It's kind of like they want to add money to the pot, the $10,000, which is like the base pot. They want to add on to it. They got some shirts and sweaters and hats and shit you can buy. So I think that's pretty cool, man. So definitely go check that out at smash.gg Summit of Power. Also, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle is going live with its demo tomorrow if you pre-ordered the game. So this is how this is going to work. If you pre-order the game, you get full access to the game tomorrow. I think it runs from the 9th through the 13th, I believe, which is Sunday. And you get full access. You get all 20 characters off the bat. I think that's actually pretty cool. It lets you pretty much play the game before it comes out next month in June. If you didn't pre-order the game, then you have to wait till the 12th. But the thing about that is you only get to use 4 characters if you didn't pre-order the game. So you still get to play. You just don't get to play with everyone. So that's just how it is. Dre, are you looking into this game, or are you having interest in this game?
To be honest, not really. I don't know. I'm gonna see some. I'm gonna check out some more on it to see. Looks decent, but
yeah,
I wasn't really checking for it. But we'll see what happens. Who knows?
Yeah,
I usually end up getting all them shits anyways.
But yeah, I'm interested. I don't know who I want to play with yet. So I'm like, I don't really want to like pre-order the game. I could just play the demo, see how it moves. Blaze Blue is kind of different, so them having the tag aspect is definitely interesting. I definitely want to see if I'm gonna like it or not. I just don't want to buy it just to be buying shit.
You already know how to do that, bro. Amazon, baby.
Oh yeah, you already know them pre-orders, bro. I think it's digital only though. So.
Oh god damn it, Amazon.
Yeah, that's how they get you, fam. That's how they get you, man. So I don't know, man. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm definitely gonna wait for the 12th. I'll download the demo and we'll go from there.
You say you have to pre-order, right?
No, you have to pre-order to get early access. So if you pre-order it, it actually starts pretty much tonight. Well, PlayStation Store is stupid, so it's always probably tomorrow morning or whatever, and then it runs through the rest of the week. But if you didn't pre-order, then you have to wait till the 12th. You only get 4 characters to play with. Don't really know who the characters are. But yeah, so that's pretty much how I think that's, at least they're giving you a chance to try it out before it actually comes out. I think, what's the name too? Blaze Blue will be at Wednesday Night Fights tomorrow too. So if you want to check out some Blaze Blue, definitely check that out. So that's pretty much it. So let's get into this last topic though, bro. I think Vesper definitely had a good topic this morning. I always listen to him.
I saw his video
on my way to work.
Maybe you have to watch the video, but go ahead.
Yeah. He definitely had a good video talking about our like OP characters like good, because he felt like besides Blanca, like they're playing it really safe with these characters, because they don't want to unbalance the game or whatever. But I'm like, I'll listen to the whole thing. Him and Soul Spark, they doing their thing. It was a good conversation. So if you didn't check that out, definitely go check out Vesper Arcade. Go sub to that guy too, man. He has a really good channel, by the way. But Dre, I want to ask you this, man, because you are the whore of top tier. You know, you play all the broken characters. you know, that's who you shoot for.
In the
Besides
words of the homie Barry, I mean, you know,
I mean,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? But so it's definitely, definitely want to get your thoughts on this, man. Like, do you feel like OP characters, or because I don't even say like top tier could be like a balanced character. I don't think Cammy is like broken. I just think she's very, very good. But somebody like Abigail season 3 or Rogue season 2 or any other game, it don't even have to Supergirl. I mean, and fucking Justice. Oh my god, bro! So glad I don't play that trash no more. Or just like anything. So, what's your thoughts on OP characters? Do they actually hurt the game?
I don't think they do it all, bro. I think every character needs to be OP in these games, fam. All these characters need to have some type of it kind of doesn't make no sense to me for you to I don't know the process of making fighting games, but to have a character that just completely counters another character is kind of stupid, bro. The whole Beef versus Dawson matchup, bro, that shit is stupid, dog. Like,
yeah.
I don't. What is the process of thinking of like, give these characters something to counter even what you consider a bad matchup. Give, unless you just play stupid patient, dog. You know what I'm saying? You really can't do nothing in that match, dog. It's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? I just think that every character needs. I think every character needs to be freaking OP, dog. It's like, you know, because and by that way, you know that everybody have some type of a chance of at least, you know what I'm saying, winning the matchup, and don't have to worry about, oh, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to play this person, you know. Even this past tournament, Knuckle Dude didn't want to face he didn't want to face, I think, Problem X or whatever, or one of them, because of the characters, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, like, make these damn characters OP and they can fight each other on a even playing field, so that people don't have to worry about, oh yeah, goddamn, I gotta fight this. I'm in this bracket with this person and this person. I really don't want to meet them and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like, let these people fight, bro, and let it be free. Like, cause these dudes, they legit go and worry, like, whenever you get a bad matchup, like, damn, how the hell am I gonna approach this shit?
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm
It
saying?
happens like that too.
Yeah, so it's like, man, make these characters OP, bro. Abigail was the blueprint, man. Keep on going and stop. Yeah, please stop playing it safe, because yeah, freaking Sakura lackluster as hell, bro. Like,
She really is.
you know what I'm saying?
She's very boring, bro. I mean,
And
she's boring as fuck.
she's boring, bro. Like, I Falk got some joints, bro. Hey, T Man, if you're listening, bro, I don't like you, fam. I don't like you, T. His Falk is annoying already, son. So, and Falk, while she got some things going for her, she really that not that interesting to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
she like I said, yeah. If anything with Falk, bro, like once the hype, I think the hype is pretty much close to dead. But once Cody come out, bro, nobody's gonna play
that's a
Falk.
wrap, bro.
Folk will
What?
literally go to right there and hang with Fong. Fong and Folk and Ryu will be at the bottom chilling, bro,
And I think,
having a cocktail.
and that's what Capcom was like, yo, let's hurry up and get these three trash out of the way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what people really want. You know, people was asking for Sakura, but Capcom didn't give them the Sakura they was asking for. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of disappointing on that part. But so, man, when Cody and Sagat drops, bro, it's like all other characters become irrelevant. I'm saying, well, it's
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah, I just think that everybody needs to be on an even playing field in these games, bro. Because these tier lists are bullshit that needs to go.
Yeah, I mean, my whole thing is it's kind of like I like what AG said, that he said, yeah, you right, teammate fool. Yeah,
Yeah, that is true.
That's a really good point, man. Falk is bad because Street Fighter is offensive based. It's very
And she's supposed to be defensive, right? Like,
she's definitely supposed to be defensive.
It doesn't work
So
on the meta, right?
yeah, just we kind of destroyed that character last week. But I like what AG said. KOF does it best. Give them everything they want to add, then nerf them later. Like when you look, when you look at certain characters, bro, it's like you could do so much more with characters, man. Like I said, it's not only Street Fighter 5, bro. It's I think that's why Injustice, was good. Like Injustice, like the first month or so, was funny, man. You know why? Because Black Adam was a monster. Deadshot was a monster. Aquaman was a monster. Supergirl was like these characters were just crazy, and they had to like tone them down because it was so Deadshot had people raging. I mean, Sonic Fox won 150 games in a row with Deadshot. Nobody knew how to fight him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stuff like that. I feel like they don't have to be necessarily broken. Broken and OP to me doesn't really correlate. Because what happened to Android 16, that's going to when this patch go live tomorrow.
I didn't see that. How bad was that?
It's pretty bad. Well, I'll say this: what Android? It's actually a good point. Android 16, in my opinion, was broken. Just for the simple fact that he had a hard knockdown, a true hard that was not a level 3. So in Dragon Ball FighterZ, when you do a level 3, you have a hard knockdown.
Yeah.
And like the opposite opponent can't really do anything. So that's you get mixed ups and stuff off of that. Android 16 had a hard knockdown, and it was a light command grab. So, and I explained this in my video.
Yeah.
How once he knocked you down with that, bro, the options he had it was just stupid. You can't do it. Like you literally have to guess. And a lot of the times, a lot of people do the cross up heavy medium kick, but you don't even have to do that. That's why nobody liked fighting that character, bro. It wasn't because of the armor. It was because of that. That shit was broken, and they fixed it because he shouldn't have a hard knockdown off a damn light command grab when the other ones, when the medium and the heavy don't even do that. That shit made no sense. So it was something that slipped through the cracks, and I guess they wanted to see if, how bad it was, and they were seeing it, man. Like, man, everybody picking this character because of this, like that mix up he had right there was literally what made 16 great. Now, is he still good? Yeah, he still could do a lot of damage. He just doesn't have that broken shit in his toolkit anymore. And that's the difference, man. You can make good characters, fun characters that, do a lot of damage or whatever like that, long as they're not broken. To me, this is just my opinion, I don't think Abigail season 3 was broken, man. I don't. Was he hard to fight against? Hell yeah. Once he knocked you down, was it hard? Yeah, man. But you just got to make the right reads. I don't think Raw season 2, that shit was cheap, bro. That was cheap. I define that as cheap, bro. Like
what? What was cheap for Raw season 2, bro?
Man, don't play with me. don't play with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna even go there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't do that. But anyway, I almost called you something, bro. Like this man said what?
This thing, man, bro. Yeah, I'm take that bus ride, bro.
Yeah. No. We're not saying every character has to be OP. Nah, I'm not saying that. Nah, I'm not saying but it should, in my opinion, like it shouldn't be like any bad characters in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so having OP characters, is good as long as the rest of the cast is at least good.
Yeah, like what's the point of having a bad character in a fighting game, bro? When it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I just don't understand that logic. It doesn't
make any sense. Like
it doesn't make any sense at all. So that's what we mean, man. Like I don't mind fighting somebody as powerful as like Urian season 2, bro. I mean Urian. See, because to me, he wasn't broken. I don't even know why they nerfed him in the first place. Like Urian to me, he was fun. He was fine, and that's what made him cool, man. He had the setups with the Aegis, man. Like everything was dope with Urian, man. Definitely a fun character to watch, especially with Dagra and Nemo, doing just crazy shit, bro. And they kind of made him obsolete now for no reason. Like it was just that's what I'm saying. So why nerf characters that's not breaking the game? Nobody is breaking the game. Abigail, like I said, this is my opinion. I don't think Abigail was that bad. I don't. You know, every character is not supposed to be an easy win. You know, I think everybody has a shot to beat a character. Everybody was crying about Supergirl, right? What happened with Supergirl, bro? Supergirl got buffed and disappeared in the NRS scene. Like nobody plays that character no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, once you get data on the character, you know, it doesn't matter, you know? And then it's also based on the player. You know, it's so many examples of people playing top tier that never win. We just went over it. We just went over it. You know,
bro. Smash ain't a fighting game, bro. This is
a fighting game podcast. That's like you go play Mario Party, bro. That's the same shit.
This is a fighting game podcast, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Now you know what I'm saying. We'll definitely talk about I'd rather talk about Smash and Arms, bro. I would never. I'm gonna say this one. I will never talk about Arms. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I was being honest, bro. I'm gonna say it again. I will never talk about that game. So yeah.
Hey, bro, we're gonna start talking about these Arms tournament, dogs.
Nah, we ain't talking about no Arms tournament, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you win Arms, bro, in the tournament, I'll shout you out. That's it. You know, it ain't no more. It's no more. You know what I'm saying? But we'll definitely talk about Smash, bro. Like it's just like especially if it's like a new game, we'll talk about it. But as far as tournaments, I can't watch it. I can't, man. I'm sorry, I cannot watch that game.
I can't do it, bro.
I can't watch that game, bro.
That shit is so boring.
It's like bubbles and shit on the screen. Like I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I watching Saturday? Am I watching PBS? You know, with motherfucking Mr. Rogers and shit. Like, I don't want to watch that, bro. I'm good. I'm good on Smash, bro. But like I said, I will shout out the winners because they. But anyway, like I was saying, as I get back to it before we get out of here, yeah, you know, don't make characters bad on purpose. I don't think their intentions is to make them bad. But if they're good, don't take what makes them good away.
What even makes it worse is when they nerf a character based on one player, bro. They nerf the whole character based on one player. The dude to win one tournament, you don't know if you're gonna win one more tournament, and you're gonna nerf the character for what? That shit crazy to me, man. You know how many freaking characters Capcom nerf because of player won a tournament? Like, what's the point of even freaking going to win tournaments if you're just gonna nerf my character after that? Like, that shit is stupid, man. They completely bodied Infiltration. Infiltration wasn't around and doing nothing for like a year, bro. You know what I'm saying? After they nerfed the hell out of Nash because he won. Hey, man. Because he was evil. That's crazy, dogs.
Once he said what characters are bad on purpose. Like I said, I said something right out. I said I don't think it's intentional, but. Like Fong, I think they were scared to take a chance of Fong, bro. I think Fong had the chance to be really good, bro, and they fucked them up, bro.
Fong's story, bro. Like it's starting out so dope. Like, oh shit, my man got his hand, mad poison and all that crap. And then as soon as he meet Bison, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that shit don't work on me. And then all of a sudden his character became a joke throughout the whole game, bro. And he just became trash, fam. It's trash. Like when you hear people saying, "Yo, they should nerf them character out the game," bro. Like they really want you to delete the character out of the game because the character is that bad, bro. Like Fong had a lot of potential, man.
Or look at a character like Swamp Thing in Injustice. Like, why does he suck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense. Like, if you're gonna, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's intentional, but. Fuck, man, like y'all not really thinking outside the box with these characters. I think that's another thing too. So they just, man. Yeah, there's a lot of characters.
I don't think Fong should have been a charged character. I'm just saying.
No, that is stupid. You know, it's kind of stupid that he's a charged character. But like I said, Swamp Thing is another. Everybody was actually hyped for Swamp Thing before the game came out last year, and yeah, he's pretty fucking bad. You know?
It seemed like he wasn't
even after they buffed him, nobody really plays that character. Like nobody, he's a wasted fucking slot. Why do you have bad? You might as well not put a character in the game if they're gonna be bad. That's stupid.
Like I don't know if it's just me, but to see a freaking brawler type character do no damage, bro, it just look weird, man. It doesn't make no sense.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, that's another good example. Why does Broly not do any damage? Well, Android 16 could just wipe you out.
It doesn't make no sense.
That doesn't make any sense, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Crazy. Like, people are scared, and like I said, I think they feel like, man, if we make these characters the way we really want to make these characters, people are gonna cry about it. Hey, look, what's funny? People are gonna cry either way.
That's a fact.
Beerus, who is a fucking god, is low tier in Dragon Ball, bro. Beerus, the god of destruction. Does that make any sense?
Shit.
That doesn't make any sense. It's just crazy. Like, fuck, man. But I guess that's just what we gotta deal with, bro. Like, it's beyond said, man. Shout out to my man. It's always gonna be bad characters. But like I said, it's not intentional. It's never intentional. They just scared to really unleash what characters, what they want them to do, because people feel like it's broken and stuff like that. And I don't feel broken is a term that goes around that, because you get body by a character like, oh, this character is broken. Android 16 was broken, and yeah, it does come down to the player. We said that too. It definitely comes down to the player, man. At the end of the day, that's why it shouldn't be no bad characters. It makes no sense. Just because you have a good character doesn't mean you're gonna win. It just doesn't work like that, man. But anyway, Dre, man, I think we done, bro.
Yeah, man.
I think we done, man. I definitely want to shout out everybody that came through, man, or everybody's gonna watch this later. Wispions, my man, EJ, T-Mang, of course, AG, Titanfall came through, my man Persona came through, South American Thunder 89. Oh shit, is that who is that?
Sound like a friend of yours.
Yes. What's good? My man Mitch came through, my man Oreo came through, man. What's good, man? But like I said, yeah, we'll be back next week. Dre, any shout outs before we get out of here, bro?
And just thanking everybody for coming through again. Always, appreciate the support. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Share
Hit
this.
that like, share it out, bro. This is actually a fun show, man. Actually, we're really
smooth, some fun in here.
Definitely have some fun, man. But other than that, man, we will be back next week. God willing.
Let's go.
Cody is the next two tournaments that coming up are Stunfest and Combo Breaker, 2 premier tournaments. That's coming up, man, for Street Fighter 5. So definitely look out for those, man. I think Stunfest is next weekend, and then the weekend after that, we're gonna get Combo Breaker, man. So Cody should be coming soon, man.
Please be good, bro.
Please,
oh my goodness. Please be good, Cody.
Please be good, man. Please, man. Shout out to all the Blanca players out there, man. I know I ain't too many.
Get out of here, bro.
Shout out to the Blanca boys out there, man. Hey, shout out to all you Falk players that's sticking through it, man. Even though your character is pretty bad, y'all fighting through it, man. Hey, good sets from my man T-Mang the other day.
Get out of here,
T-Mang. Man. T-Mang, man. I can't stand that, man. But anyway, man, we are out, bro. Y'all take care. Peace.